don't trust yourself anymore to follow through, to stay consistent, to not quit, this isn't because you're unreliable. It's because you've been punishing yourself every time you struggled. The real block isn't your lack of discipline, but it's how you talk to yourself when you fall. This is Kristen's Declassified Holiday Survival Guide for the overwhelmed and self-critical, helping you rebuild self-trust without fear or self-punishment. Trust doesn't break when you quit or make a mistake or stumble. It breaks when you decide that those things all mean something is wrong with you. I didn't stop trusting myself because I failed. I stopped trusting myself because every time I struggled, I attacked myself for it. That voice in your head searching for anything and everything to use against you as evidence for why you're unworthy, unlovable, never good enough. Spoiler note, that voice was never yours. You absorbed it from the world around you, and it's time to let it rest now, and instead replace it with unshakable self-love and self-trust. But self-trust isn't built by never messing up. I know you don't want to hear that because you think you need to be perfect. Self-trust is built by learning you won't abandon yourself when you do mess up. Messing up is so important. It's part of the equation. You cannot avoid messing up. You have to learn that you can trust yourself when you do mess up. So let's start rebuilding your self-trust now. No more promising perfection. Instead, we make and keep the small promises, especially on hard days. It's one commitment so small that you can keep it even when you're tired, emotional, or overwhelmed. Now, keep it without judgment over how small it is. Keep it and celebrate every time you do. This builds that new internal dialogue. Trust isn't built in big motivational speeches or sweeping promises of incredible transformation. It's built on Tuesday afternoons when life is messy. You don't need to prove that you can do things perfectly. You need to experience that you'll stay. And as a side note, if you do break a promise to yourself, don't jump on the judgment train. Maybe the small promise you keep is to stop the judgment when you notice it happens. And from that one small shift, we begin to move mountains. Follow for tomorrow's episode the identity shift that makes consistency finally feel natural. And straighten your crown and go play like the queen you are. Bye.